So in this video, we're going to examine the bundled product, and we're not going to create one from scratch. However, we will go over exactly what's going on in these bundled products to the point where you're going to know how to create one. The reason we're not going to create one is that there's just too many individual simple products you have to create to get the full experience. So it makes more sense to just examine the bundled product that's already created within the sample data. So if we go to electronics and then computers, you'll see this computer is the first option here. And if we click it, we can scroll down and it says to make a computer. So this is a bundled product. You'll notice that there's options here like we've seen before that adjust the price whenever I click on them. However, these aren't just options. Everything in here is a simple product. So this cruiser case is a simple product. This mid-tower case is a simple product. This processor, everything individually is a simple product with its own stock and its own price. So, as you can see this is working, it's pretty great because you have all these options and you can add all these products to one single product. And then when you add it to the cart, it doesn't add every single component. However, it does show the components under your bundled product. So let's check out computer in the back end. If we go to manage products and we search for computer, you can see it here and click on it. Now here you're going to notice some things are different. Our SKU is actually going to be selected to be dynamic. It's going to use the first part, computer, but then it's going to add on the other parts based on what products we're adding, along with the weight. The weight is also set to be dynamic. And this is helpful because some components are going to weigh more than others and some components are going to weigh less. This way, your shipping can be completely accurate. Now, if we go to prices, price is also set to dynamic. This is because the components themselves make up the cost of this product. So let's go to meta information. Okay, images. You can see we have our image here. Description is just make a computer from what we saw. And we don't need to go over any of these other ones except for maybe inventory. Now you'll notice that inventory is set to manage stock and stock availability is in stock. But just like a configurable product, the product's stock availability is based off of the availability of the simple products associated with this. So how do we add simple products to a bundled product here? Well, you may think to go to custom options. You'll notice that you cannot add custom options with a bundled product. Well, at least not with dynamic pricing. So it's actually under bundled items. So this is a screen that's unique to bundled products. Here, instead of setting options like we had with the custom product options, or just adding products with the configurable products or the grouped products, we're actually having a combination of those two things. So to prove our point here, let's actually make it so hats are part of this computer. For some reason, a hat is a component of this computer, and we wanted to add those hats to this computer. We would click Add New Option, and again, we just need to give it a title, just like we had with our custom options. And we want it to be radio buttons, and sure, it's required. You need to pick a hat. It's going to be first in position, and let's add a selection. From here, it's going to allow you to search for products. If I type in hat and search, we'll see our hats. I'm going to click select on these checked boxes, and then now you have to hit add selected products to option. Now that that's added, you'll see that both of these products have been added. We can even select a default if you'd like. Going down, you can see a lot of the same. In fact, there's even this user-defined quantity. If you want users to be able to add multiple hats to this computer, then you can leave this as yes. You'll see that you can only add one case per this order, so user-defined quantity is set to no. As well with processor, you're only going to want to add one processor, so they don't want you to change the quantity. If we keep scrolling down, you'll see that you can, however, add additional hard drives. So look at all of these products that are associated. This is why a bundled product takes a long time to create because you have all these individual associated products. However, it's extremely powerful. Great. So this is looking awesome. This is looking just how we want it. Let's save this product. And now when we come back to our computer and refresh, we'll see that we now have an option to add a winter green hat or a winter red hat to our computer. Perfect. Even though we don't need a hat with a computer, it just shows that it's really easy to add your simple products regardless of the type to create a bundled product. In the next video, we're going to be showing you downloadable products.